Aikido vs Silot, which martial art reigns supreme? Aikido and Silot are two popular martial arts that have gained significant attention worldwide. While both martial arts have their own unique characteristics and benefits, one of the most common questions among martial arts enthusiasts is which one is better. In this video, we will compare the two martial arts and determine which one comes out on top. Aikido, which translates to the way of harmonious spirit, is a Japanese martial art that was developed in the early 20th century by Morihei Ueshiba. It is a non-violent art form that focuses on blending with an opponent's movements rather than opposing them. Aikido practitioners use throwing techniques, joint locks and pins to incapacitate their opponents without causing them harm. The philosophy of Aikido emphasizes the importance of peace and harmony, and practitioners are taught to be humble, respectful, and disciplined. Silot, on the other hand, is an Indonesian martial art that has been around for centuries. It is a combat art form that focuses on fighting and self-defense. Silot practitioners use a variety of techniques, including striking, kicking, punching, elbowing, kneeing, and weapon disarms to defeat their opponents. Unlike Aikido, Silot does not have a uniform or specific uniform, and practitioners are allowed to fight back if attacked. So, what is the verdict? Which martial art is better? There is no clear winner in this debate, as both martial arts have their own strengths and weaknesses. However, we can make some generalizations based on the characteristics of each martial art. One of the main differences between Aikido and Silot is their approach to conflict. As previously mentioned, Aikido is a non-violent art form that emphasizes blending with an opponent's movements, whereas Silot is a combat art form that focuses on fighting and self-defense. This difference in philosophy is reflected in the techniques that each martial art employs. Aikido practitioners use throwing techniques, joint locks, and pins to incapacitate their opponents, while Silot practitioners use a variety of techniques, including striking, kicking, and weapon disarms to defeat their opponents. Another key difference between the two martial arts is their level of physical contact. Aikido involves more physical contact between practitioners as they are required to blend with their opponent's movements in order to execute their techniques. Silot, on the other hand, can be practiced with or without contact, depending on the style and the context of the training. When it comes to the effectiveness of each martial art, it really depends on what you are looking for. If you are looking for a martial art that can be used for self-defense, then Silot may be a better option as it is a combat art form that focuses on fighting and self-defense. Aikido, on the other hand, may not be as effective in a real-world situation as it does not teach practitioners how to strike or punch. However, this can be a benefit as well as a disadvantage, as Aikido practitioners are not taught to rely on brute force or aggression to defeat their opponents. Instead, they are taught to use technique and timing to execute their movements, which can be more efficient and effective in some situations. Ultimately, the decision of which martial art is better is subjective and depends on your individual needs and goals. If you are looking for a martial art that emphasizes peace and harmony and focuses on blending with an opponent's S movements, then Aikido may be a good fit for you. On the other hand, if you are looking for a martial art that focuses on fighting and self-defense, then Silot may be a better option. It is also worth noting that many martial arts schools offer classes in both Aikido and Silot, so you may want to try out both to see which one you prefer. In conclusion, both Aikido and Silot are effective martial arts with their own unique characteristics and benefits. Aikido is a non-violent art form that focuses on blending with an opponent's movements, while Silot is a combat art form that focuses on fighting and self-defense. The best martial art for you will depend on your individual needs and goals. So whether you choose Aikido, Silot, or another martial art altogether, the most important thing is that you find something that you enjoy and that challenges you to become the best version of yourself. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think is the best martial art? Let us know in the comments below. And do not forget to like and share this video if you think it will help someone else in their martial arts journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.